All right. Hey, y'all. It is me, Shantana Empress, and I am back in the building, honey. Y'all thought I was going to take an extra day off, huh? I need to, but I'm not. I have so much to catch up on, y'all. So much to catch up on. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Thank you so much for your continued support on all my platforms. I do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It's my Valentine's heart. All right, y'all. So, honey, it has been an interesting week already. Can I get an amen? Very interesting, honey. But we gonna break everything on down over here, okay? All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Hey, let's get into it. All right, y'all. So again, welcome to Empress News. I do appreciate you guys joining my platform, coming over with your continued support. I do appreciate it. I couldn't be here without you guys, so I do appreciate that. Okay. All right, let's talk about the first topic tonight. Oh, I wanted to wish I saw a young lady was having a baby. Akbar V is pregnant, so congratulations to you and your husband, honey. Carry that baby, protect that baby, do whatever you need to do, and I hope you have a safe delivery when your time does come. Okay. All right. Now the first thing that I saw, this week, I think this happened yesterday. We had the Illinois mayor, Tiffany, I think her last name is Hayard or Laynard. Bring your ass to the front, girl. Now, she got into a altercation with a group of, her man was fighting, okay? And she jumped right on in the fight with the man, okay? And was defending her man. Honey, they don't make them like that no more, girl. But you could have got seriously injured. So, I don't know. I guess somebody called her a bitch. And her man went to swinging, honey. And did not stop. And I guess she said he ain't going down alone. And she was fighting for her man, honey. Now, that's what I call a ride or die. Okay? He want to ride or die chick. Okay? She rode or died because she was going to die fighting for him, honey. Because I ain't jumping in no brawl with a group of big old grown men. You got that on your own. Okay? I don't care who called me a bitch. We could call him one back and see you later. Okay? All right, y'all. So, let's move on. I hope all is well. With that situation. Now, I also saw a clip of a popular TikToker by the name of E. Kane. Now, E. Kane is always known for saying some controversial things. But last night, I guess she allegedly asked her child's father, his name is Chris, asked him, was he, you know what I mean, was he a queen? Because the way he was acting, and he said no, it's just how he act when the liquor get in him. But then he called his friend fine shit. I'm confused what's going on with these men. Sir, if you are, just come on out and tell your baby mama so she don't got to get her head busted in no more by you, okay? Just be honest with her and keep it real. As I don't know any man that's a straight heterosexual male calling another man fine shit. Okay, unless it's a female, then that's different. But you as a grown man with children calling another man fine shit, okay? And your baby mama clock that, okay? See, these men always show you these red flags. You just got to pay attention, honey. And when y'all don't pay attention, that's when they go upside your head, okay? Now, don't get it twisted, because I done got knocked upside the head, too, until I found out the truth, okay? But I'm all right now, because I'm single and I'm by my damn self. Okay, you better run, girl. All right, you better run is all I can say. Because ain't no man normally say that about another man, okay? I've heard of, other men saying, oh, he handsome or oh, he's fly. But fine shit, that's where all your problems coming in at, E. Kane. That's the issue, girl. Wake up. All right, let's move on. I wish her the best. I wish him the best. I guess they're live streaming now on Twitch. So, do y'all. Build that generational wealth. Make them coins. Do what you have to do. So I'm glad that you guys are unified in that aspect. But I know things may go left and they may not, but it's 2025. Hopefully you guys can, start over on a new leaf and try to get things together and think about those babies and, building generational wealth for your family. All right. All right. Now, let's move on. Let's move right along. Let's move along. Now, I know if you guys have heard of the popular podcast show called Tonight's Conversation, okay? It had Ace Metaphor on it, Keita Rose, some very, I wouldn't say popular, but to me they were popular because, they was what was popping at the time. I enjoyed the podcast. They had various topics, various debates, and basically you would just be free to give your opinion on different subjects. Child. So Ace Metaphor is saying that Keita Rose was trying to extort him for $500,000. Okay, he did have an audio recording. Now it didn't sound like she was extorting him. I don't know if the damn thing was clipped out or not. She was asking him for the damn money. Now I didn't hear nothing about no extorting. I didn't hear her say, if you don't pay, well, she did say something to that effect. But how I go. It just didn't sound like real extortion. It sounded like she was telling him that she needed to be paid for her services. And he was saying, well, you have always been paid for your services. But she wanted more, okay? She wanted more. All right, so I don't know. I'm not going to say the word extortion. I hope that her and Ace can get things together. Get the show, get the podcast back rolling. Do whatever you need to do to make it happen, Captain. Okay? Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you, Karen. So, what was I going to say? Oh, yes, I was in a fender bender last week. This guy hit my car from behind. So I did sustain a shoulder injury, but I am okay, y'all. I'm alive, okay? I'm a little banged up, but I'm okay. All right, I am alive. I'm waving the flag. Okay? But I am okay. Okay, that ain't gonna stop my show. Maybe it may stop a few of my coins on the outside world, but on TikTok, we got to keep on pushing. Okay. So hopefully Ace and Keita, you guys can sit down. That's why I tell y'all, you never know who is recording what. It seems like everybody got recorders. You can't even talk to people on the phone without them recording your conversations and stuff like that. Or running back telling other people what you done said. Child, people is evil, okay? Child. Well, I hope you guys get it together. Like I said, that was great entertainment. I love the podcast. It was very inspiring. I'm a one-woman show here, and I'm just doing my thing. I almost got everything rolled out for the new content that I'm going to be pushing out. So I hope you guys enjoy that, okay? And I'm going to be doing some more blogging and vlogging, okay? Be patient. All right, what else was I going to talk about tonight, y'all? Let's see. Now, let's move on to a very disturbing topic tonight. Well, it disturbed the fuck out of me. Lotto, Big Lotto, get your ass up here, girl. Now, allegedly, I forgot what the girl name was. Gorgeous Doll. They got all these different names. Gorgeous Doll, Indian Doll, China Doll, Black Doll, Puerto Rican Doll, Muñeca. You get the drift. So this young lady named by the name of, I think it was Gorgeous Doll. Don't quote me, okay? But she's alleging that Lotto, this is some serious allegations, so I'm going to say allegedly, okay? So I don't get sued, okay? She's alleging that Lotto had her jumped outside of a club, okay? And she miscarried. She was carrying this man's child. Now, these are some serious allegations. Praise God. Yes, honey. These are some serious allegations. Now, if that's found out to be true, that you did that, you could be looking at some jail time. Not only jail time, but you could be looking at going broke. If she decided to pursue this in a legal, well, I hope she did if she lost her baby. But my thing, it's got to be something missing to the story. Okay? Now, you said that Lotto had you jumped outside of the club by some females or some people or whatever, okay? But my thing is, If you pregnant, what you doing? What you doing at the club? Okay, I know I may be old school. Maybe I'm old school. Okay, maybe you saying, well, that's what we do nowadays. Us young girls, when we get pregnant, we go to the club. I don't know. So if you could correct me and let me know how that happened, what was you doing at the club, baby? You supposed to be home in bed. They would have never got you. See, they knew where to find you at. They would have never got you. But you saying that she had these people jump you and had you miscarry your child. Now, that's some serious allegations. Like I said, in criminal court, that's a case. And, listen, honey, a bitch make me lose my baby. She ain't got to worry about ever having none, number one. And number two, I'm going to take every dime that hoe made. Okay? I'll take every goddamn dime the bitch made. All right, if that's true. Now, if that's not true, then you ain't got a leg to stand on, honey. And it sounds like you might not have a leg to stand on because, number one, what was you doing at the club? It just seemed like it was bits and pieces of the story missing. Lotto, I hope you didn't do that, okay? I hope you didn't do something like that. And I hope you ain't out here admitting or bragging about that either, okay? Yeah, I know some of y'all can get down with the get down and you real wicked and evil. But that's on a whole nother level when it comes to a child. Even if the child was somebody that you messed with and he was screwing on her, let him have that, honey, okay? It ain't worth you losing all your career and going to jail because that's serious, okay? So I'm going to be looking into a further update on that situation, okay? Because I need to know, what was you doing outside the club, ma'am, for these women to allegedly jump on you? And how do you know that she had anything to do with it? I mean, y'all know how y'all get at the club when you start drinking and you get jealous of each other and you go to taking them heels off and hitting each other in the head. What do she got to do with that? I'm just saying, I'm not defending Lotto and I'm not defending you, gorgeous doll. Or I'm just saying, you know what I mean? What does that have to do with her? Okay? Now, unless she out here bragging about it and saying a little slick shit, then okay, then yeah, then maybe I haven't seen that video or seen a clip of that yet. Okay? All right, let's move along. I wish you the best. I mean, I've never lost a child. Well, I did have a miscarriage when I was married, but that was many, many moons ago. But never one that was, beaten out of me, is what you're alleging, that the child was beat out of you. All right, let's move on, honey. I wish you the best, honey. I wish you the best. And Lotto, if you did do that, lawyer up, girl. Get a good lawyer, baby. All right, now let's move on. Now, allegedly, a young man says that he is the son of the famous actor and singer Jamie Foxx. Okay. All right, Mr. Fox, are you out here making illegitimate children and not claiming them? But this is my thing, okay? This man says that he's homeless. He also has a cold, that Jamie Foxx was with his mother. He created him, and he never looked back. He never offered any support, none of the above, okay? Now, we have heard of other people doing that as well. Now, in Jamie Foxx's defense, I don't know if that's true, so I'm going to say allegedly. Now, this man is on TikTok, and he's coming out with his story. But, sir, I'm just going to be honest with you, and I'm not trying to be mean or cold-hearted, but you look to be well into your 30s, possibly look maybe even early 40s. It's not your father. If he is your father, that's not his job to do anything for you at this point. You're a grown man, so if you're homeless at this time, then you probably may want to seek other avenues and not blame it on him, okay, because you are grown. Now, if you were a child or a teenager, then yeah, we'd have to get on Jamie Foxx's ass. But at this point, you're a grown man. You looked about 30. You said you were sleeping in your car, so at least you have a vehicle. I mean, it's a start. You know what I mean? So, I don't know what you really want him to do at this old age that you're in. If you're 30 years old, you have to take accountability for your own life or any mistakes or actions that you've encountered. You can't blame it on a father who wasn't there, okay? Some of us grow up with parents and some of us don't. Some of us have parents and they act like they ain't even alive or around. So you just have to deal with what comes and goes, and you have to be strong and you have to man up. And women, we have to put our big girl panties on and we have to leave it alone. Let it go, okay? So get on your feet the best way you can, sir. Don't start making stories about what he didn't do. That was a long time ago. There's places that your mom could have fought if she wanted child support from him. She could have took him to court. Most likely, she probably said, you know what? The hell with that sucker. It is what it is, okay? So, you were well into your 30s. You don't got to be blaming Jamie, saying that, oh, he was a deadbeat dad and all of this other stuff, because you a grown man, all right? So, we wish you the best, all right? Now, let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. Now, allegedly, Sukihana has been catching some heat, honey, from every which way but loose. Now, Suki allegedly is on a do not rent list in Florida for vehicles, luxury vehicles, okay? Now, the owner of the vehicle claims that she left $1,800 worth of damages to his vehicle, okay? Now, I thought y'all was rich. What happened? You can't pay $1,800 and you don't tore up the man's car? I mean, it's only the right thing to do, isn't it? If you did it. He said he was making contact with you. He emailed you. Why won't you pay that man his money for his vehicle? Help me now. But anyways, I'll let you know that Ray J says that he can still smell you on his lips. I don't know what Ray J be going through. I guess he want Princess Love to come up and slap you like she did Amada. I don't know. But I don't think she's falling for that anymore, okay? Going back and forth with all these random women that he go out here and get. Child, some of y'all men need to just come on out. Leave these women alone and tell the truth. Let it be known. Stop dragging these women through the mud when you know the truth. Stop it, damn it. Okay? Stop doing that to people. God is not pleased. All right, let's move on over to Love and Hip Hop, okay? So the last Love and Hip Hop Miami, okay? Because I think Atlanta's taking a break. Or unless I missed some episodes, child, because I've been seeing Love and Hip Hop Miami all over the place. Now, things have been heating up down there in Miami, I guess. Well, when they was filming, I guess. Okay? Now, I was shocked. I was very shocked, okay? At Shay's event, okay? I guess the new cast member, Ching, I think her name is Ching Diamond. We're just going to call her Miss Diamond. So Miss Diamond, I'm going to just try to say it, Ching. I think it's Ching Diamond. She was invited to the event, and she went. And they even gave her the opportunity to perform, which she did a good job. Okay, can't take anything away from her. She's a BBW. She's doing her thing. She's representing like she's supposed to. She's confident. She's beautiful, nice-looking young lady. And child, she went on that stage. She did her rap thing, and then she made some nasty comments towards Shay. Yeah, she went off on her, honey. It was so sad. It was pretty bad. Okay, because that was Shay's event. Shay, you've changed, because honey, if that was me and you did that shit at my motherfucking event and I done gave you the motherfucking floor to come up here and represent, and you, oh no, bitch, we got to fight. We got to tussle. Okay? But it looks like Shay has turned over a new leaf, because Shay used to be about it. She used to be with the shits. So I guess you matured. She got a baby now, so things change in life. All right? So anyways, Amada was like, y'all need to talk, figure out what's going on. Why would she do that? So Shay was like, no, I don't want to deal with this right now. But then she womaned up, and she went right on back in that event. Okay, like I would have too. I wouldn't have left though. I would have had to handle my business right then and there. And she let her know that we need to talk, because something's not right here. Like, it's some missing pieces to the story, boo. So I guess they talked, okay? And it was a really touching scene, because, it showed maturity on both the young ladies. And It showed that Ching Diamond was willing to listen, and it also showed that Shay, you have to get both sides of a story. You can't always listen to people when they come to you. And this isn't any aspect, okay? No shade to Zoe. She's doing a good job on the show. But it's just, and it wasn't even Zoe's situation. It was her sister who put her in that situation. And she was trying to defend her family, okay? But again, Shay told Ching, what was really going down. And she felt like Zoe owed her an apology. And, Ching kind of agreed and said, well, I want to get you guys together, talk and just squash it. Because it's really nothing. You know what I mean? It's really nothing that y'all really mad about at each other. So, and they went on and they made up. And Shay was just like, it really hurt her because she was about to cry. And you could tell that did affect her when she went off on her without even knowing the story. But as a true friend, as her friend, she's going to go off on you because that's her friend. You know what I'm saying? Well, at the time, I know they were cool. So Shay and Zoe did have a seat. They did sit down. It got a little hot for a minute, but, Ching was there to kind of calm things down, and it worked out for the best, They hugged and they made up. So, sometimes you don't have to take a physical approach. You can always, talk it out. In this season, there's a lot of that going on. In between some of the fighting that's going on between the ladies. But for the most part, a lot of them seem to have matured. And yeah, things are going to get heated. Things are going to blow over. But take that time to be mature enough to say, hey, you know what? Let me sit down and let me talk to you, or you talk to me. You know what I mean? So it's looking good on that end. All right. So hopefully things go well. I haven't seen any other clips. I'll update you guys when I do. But, for the most part, things look to be okay between Shay and, what's her name? And Zoe's, okay? And then Ching was also, Shay asked her to be the brand ambassador of her brand. So kudos to that brand deal. All right? So being humble, you never know how far you can go, okay? All right, now, since we're on Love and Hip Hop Miami, we're just going to skate over to the scene where I saw of Bobby. And what's the girl name? Hot Topic was the girl who was, I ain't really feeling her. I ain't really feeling her. I don't really see her as being an asset to the show, okay? And I know that's Trina's homegirl or her friend. But I'm just going to keep it a buck. They tried to place it all on Bobby and say that Bobby came with the email. But to me, you was being equally as messy as Bobby was. Okay, let's just talk about that. You were doing the most too. Like you was jealous or mad because she had got jealous and you wanted to get the tea on his baby mama and all of that. So don't just blame it on Bobby. It was both of y'all, in my opinion. Okay, especially if you were as close. I know Bobby's Trina's cousin, but especially if you were as close to Trina as you claim to be, then you meeting up with Bobby and y'all talking about this and that, and it just wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? So Bobby got some liquor sprayed on him by her husband, and then it went off. I don't know what happened after that, okay? But Bobby, I'm just going to tell you, baby, stand down, okay? I don't think you want to get into a fight with that man, okay? Because I can just see him snapping your neck like a twig, okay? And I know Trina don't want that. And I know she don't want her husband to go to jail. So stand down. Stay out them people's business. And if that lady's telling Trina that you was the one that was doing this and doing that, then Trina will find out in the long run who her real friend is or whatever, okay? But I don't think Trina really gives a damn because, honey, she sleeps well at night with her man, okay? Her man. All right, so, I would just leave it alone, to be honest with you. I don't want to see you get hurt. Okay, so let's move away from Love and Hip Hop. Let's move on, honey. All right, now, everybody knows about the big freeze that was supposed to happen yesterday, or did happen, but that was lifted, and everybody was going into an uproar and into a ruckus. And people were on here screaming and crying about, their food stamps and their Section 8 and all their government daycare funded things. Some mothers need that to work, and people were actually up in an uproar and in a buzz, okay? But I think everybody's off the hook. It didn't happen. It was rescinded. So you guys can sleep a little better, okay? And people were really angry. And I don't think that anybody is picking on people that get food stamps or cash assistance or Section A or anything like that. No. I think what Trump is saying is, you know, some people have been on it for a very, very long time. 30 years, 40 years. It's used, I've never had it. It's used as a tool to get you to the next level. It's not something that you're just supposed to stay on until you go down in the casket or till you go to the grave. So I think that's the changes that he is implementing. And I know some people have disabilities. They can't work. They can't do this. They can't do that. So that's what those programs should be for. People who are disabled, people who need the help, but not for 30 years, 20 years, 40 years. It's a tool to use till you get on your feet. Okay? And they ain't never helped me get on my feet, honey. I had to always hustle and bustle to get mine. Okay? So, it made me strong and it made me the person that I am, today. Amen. All right, y'all. So, what else? I'm going to try to come back on Friday. I know I have a busy schedule Friday, but I'm going to try to come on Friday because remember, I'm rolling out this new content, but I want to get the ebook in position for you guys to purchase if you want to purchase that. Again, go over to my YouTube channel, Shantana Empress on YouTube. Also, Facebook, Instagram, same name, all over every platform. Again, I want to thank you guys for your support. It has been tremendous. All right. Last story of the night. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the cussing pastor. Okay, this was the pastor that was cussing. Yeah, he'll cuss you the fuck out. But he said he was a pastor. Sounds like tax-free money to me, okay? But he was the cussing pastor. He was funny as hell to me, I ain't gonna lie, okay? He was funny as hell, okay? Now, he's been sick in the hospital on oxygen, okay? And a video has surfaced of him. I don't even want to say it, y'all. I don't even want to say it. It's that nasty. A video has surfaced of him making love to a dildo, okay? He was sucking on that thing like it was a lollipop, honey. And my daughter in her room, so she can't hear me. He was sucking on that thing like a lollipop, honey. And I don't know who recorded him. And he admitted that he had went to Diddy parties. Now, I don't know if they just using Diddy as an excuse now to get away with their fuckery or if this is true. But he was on that thing, honey, he was making love to that fake thing, honey. And he was just sucking like a lollipop, okay? That's what he was doing, and I'm not gonna lie. I was quite disturbed. Now, one thing about him, he did not deny it. He said that it was true. What you saw is what you got. And that was that, okay? I couldn't believe it, y'all. But he said that's him. He was, child, some of these men out here. I'm scared to date, y'all. I am, scared to date, okay? Because of stuff like that. He had him one, and he was in the bed with it, and he was just going up and down, up and I could not believe this man was the slurping noise and all, y'all. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. It was horrible. But he admitted it, but these are the type of people who say that they, are pastors, that he's leading congregations and, giving people advice on what to do. That's the problem today. People want to give you advice and tell you what to do and tell you what they know and what they think. And they not living right behind the scenes. They so full of the devil till it's a shame. And then when you can see right through their shit, they get mad at you. Don't get mad at me. I'm just here to tell the truth. Okay? All right, y'all. Well, let me go. Because I ain't got all night. Y'all know I got to get up in the morning and get it together here, okay? Hey, Daniel. Hey, Maria. Hey, Juanita. Thank you guys for joining. So, again, y'all, I want to thank you for your continued support. I appreciate it. We have so much more stuff in store. Again, I'm trying to get my ebook up. It's already written and stuff, but I want to get my ebook out so you guys can enjoy it and go along with the content that I'm pushing out. And remember, there's going to be a few changes to my content, so I hope you guys are ready because old Fasty is going to be in the building. Okay? What they used to say, hot mama. Going to be in the building, honey. All right? I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy your Wednesday. And guys, thank you for coming on and supporting Empress News. Take care.